I want to talk about fear for a minute, because there's nothing quite like the fear of literally having a bee in your bonnet, which is why I stopped right now. I heard a weird buzzing noise, and then I realized there's a massive bee stuck right here under my ear. It was great. Alright, first adventure of the day, running out of gas. So I went for my ride last night. I ran out of gas on that ride, so I switched it over to reserve. So this morning I went to the local gas station. Card got declined. Tried another card got declined. And what happens here often is that because it's a foreign card, you have to sign for it. So if you're at an automated gas station like the one I was at, there's nothing they can really do about it. So I ride over to the next town. It's about 10 miles. I get to this other gas station. Card gets declined again. Both cards get declined. So I go inside. The clerk really doesn't have an answer. He says it happens pretty often, but there's nothing he can do. He says to try in the next town. So I'm running really short at this point. So I ride to the next town. I get about a mile into the ride and traffic just stops. Absolutely stops. And I see that there is a combination truck with two trailers full of hay that's broken down in the middle of the intersection. So all the cars are going around it. So finally we get past there. Traffic stops again. There's a detour ahead for road construction. And this detour goes through these tiny little alleys, and there are so many cars trying to get through. There's not even room enough for me to lane split. These roads are so narrow. There are tractor trailers trying to come through on these turns and just literally can't do it. There's physically not enough space. Keeps going like this. I'm starting to run hot. The bike is running rough. I'm like, what the hell? I keep going. Finally, I see signs for the highway to Lyon. So I say, okay, so there's got to be a gas station along that highway. I'll give it a shot. So I follow it. There's nothing. I'm getting like a little bit worried. I mean, worst comes to worst, if I really run out of gas, I just leave the bike and hitchhike my way to a gas station and buy a jerry can. I'm going down the road. I make a turn. I'm like, oh, if there's not a gas station here, I'm gonna lose my mind. There's a gas station right there. I pull up, and it's the regular kind where you fill up and then you go inside and pay. So it's all good. I got my gas. Everything's fine. The gas station is actually across from this beautiful park with these little donkeys and this lake. You gotta see this. Just this absolutely beautiful little park. It's nice and breezy, nice and cool. I had a sandwich. It was mediocre, but it was fine. And now I get to hang out with my fellow asses.